A humble little tavern, out on the edge of existence, somewhere by the constellations in the Vumir Sea. People gather. Revelry and joy through the night. And as we move through this busy space, in the corner of the tavern, there is a gruff older man with at least a dozen watchful listeners.
At least a dozen? You want to stretch for a baker's dozen, bestie?
He's sat on a bar stool, telling a horrifying tale. In this story, one of the three children has just been grabbed by a monster in the woods. One of the men that is watching them in the dozen, kind of occasionally looking over his shoulder back towards the bar. He's seeing the drinks, he's seeing the women. He looks back towards the story. I'm sorry. Is what you're saying true? The bard looks up. Truer than anything I've ever known. Okay, alright. You keep going, man, you keep going. You know, I've told this story to many people, and let me tell you, if you think this is unbelievable, just know it's just the beginning. Sibley, you're being slammed into cold snow. This pale and placid face is staring down at you, eyeless. Don't be afraid. I'm not here to hurt you. I'm just hungry. You kick out with your little goatee legs on a 2 and don't even remotely get close to the stomach of this creature. She lowers her face to you. Why are you fighting?
I think Sibley's body is coursed with so much adrenaline that it just sort of knocks them out. They've fallen asleep.
Narcolepsy.
Go.
Sibley's trump card. Sibley's top secret thing that they've had up their sleeve. Narcolepsy kicks in and they fall fully asleep, limp in the arms of this creature. Head snaps towards you, Mabel.
Sibley? What?
I'm alright. Don't worry.
Nope, that's not... That worked when I couldn't see you.
Did it now?
Oh.
You don't have to fear. I have been feasting well enough on the food that you have all been supplying me. Don't worry. I don't need the bones of children to satiate my hunger. But there is something else I need.
She looks down at you, Sibley. I'd like you to make a wisdom saving throw at disadvantage because you're asleep.
Fuck. Are they still being held down at the neck?
Yes.
16. Oh, wait. Oh, do that. Okay, that's a 15.
That's a 15?
Yep.
At disadvantage?
Yep. It was 16 first.
You hold on to your memories of this creature.
Ooh, that's a terrifying sentence. What? That could have gone real bad.
You feel something siphoning at you from within your sleeping state. There is a pulsation. And for a moment, Sibley, you are not a very wise child. But something here takes root. Some understanding of fairy tales or stories. Do not give your mind to this creature. You hold on to your memories and you give it something else that you already forget as soon as it's been fed upon. But you remember what is attacking you. You remember the danger. Mabel, Kaya starts shivering. She takes your hand. How do we rescue Sibley?
I'll be honest, I got nothing except to ask nicely, and I don't think that's gonna work.
Okay. Do you mind if I start running?
Sibley tried to run. I don't know.
As you look over, there is just a hand, splintered fingers over Sibley's head. You see tendrils of mist being lifted out from their forehead.
Okay, no, we gotta do something.
The tendrils dissipate.
Interesting. You're next.
Make a wisdom saving throw for me.
You're a bitch. Guys.
Flat.
Oh, flat.
Yeah, not. It was a disadvantage because Sibley was sleeping.
Oh yeah. Okay. You still suck.
I know.
4.
We're gonna come back to that.
What do you mean?
We'll circle back to that.
Yeah, we'll circle back around. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Let's go see what Gwerxos is up to.
We're gonna circle back around to that because when you wake up, enough time will have passed that whatever happened here is resolved and you will have no recollection of it.
Fuck me.
Kaya watches as the creature lunges at you, hands over your forehead, tendrils of mist, and in your mind, the memory of what you've seen goes blank. It's nothingness. Nothingness that you have been quite used to ever since death came knocking at your door.
God damn it, not again.
Emptiness. I think in that last moment, there's just a little ironic thing that you remember of Aravin saying whilst you were walking towards the outer walls, "We've been putting up men for hours each night, and none of them believe that they've seen the creature, whatever it might be." And as your memories are taken, you forget that too.
Is it eating the crows? I don't think it's eating the crows anymore.
Is it eating like life force?
It's eating memories.
Kaya looks up at the creature. Sibley, can you make a constitution saving throw for me?
Oh, shit.
It's not a very high DC. DC 10.
Okay. That's a 5.
You remain sleeping. Mabel, you're losing your memories.
Kaya.
No,
Kaya,
don't be charmed by
run.
her.
Kaya, run.
Sibley, in your sleeping state, I would like you to make another wisdom saving throw. I would like you to make another wisdom saving throw as well.
Thank you. Oh, okay. That's a 16.
That's a 16.
That's a 9.
You remember Kaya Pariah, you do not.
That's my first friend. Oh, buddy.
Oh god.
Sorry. Oh my god.
It's okay, because it's not like she's about to die, right?
I don't know
Right?
what's about to happen to Kaya What the fuck is her surname?
Pariah.
Pariah. And now I'll never find out.
Do you think she's about to become a pariah?
Mabel,
Ted.
I'm very sorry. All memories of the girl run away from you like watercolour. And there is just a little gap in your mind behind trees and in bushes and an image of the most magnified glasses with no eyes behind them.
Ted, I'm actually crying.
Oh my god, there's tears in his eyes.
This is the prologue.
You killed Mabel's best friend! She's only known for a week!
This is the prologue.
Sorry, guys.
You're torturing children, Ted.
Mabel,
Mm-hmm.
you're losing your memories. Things aren't going great. You're peering into a black void. Your chest is starting to burn.
I think I might have been right.
You wake up. You remember leaving the house and following Aravin, and you have just woken up to a pale, horrifying face, an imitation of a woman speaking in your mother's voice. A pure sense of dread and panic sets over you, and something is burning in your chest. What is this creature? Who is this? Feathers. Something emerges from the shadow of the woods, and you hear, quieter than the grave and louder than a war drum, "You!" The creature turns around. "Oh, hello. I remember you. You remember far too much dust." The creature is expelled. Shards of dust fly into the hands of the widow, a few years older, a little bit taller,
In a week.
wearing a mantle of black fabric like night. Dust lines her palms and her skin and flecks it. She looks at you. Are you alright?
I don't know. Hi.
You wake up. You remember the creature. You remember everything.
Oh my god, what the fuck was that?
What?
What was that? Is it gone? Where is it?
What? Is what gone?
The thing that had me in like a chokehold?
You just remember its face and then dust. Seems like a nightmare. The widow walks towards both of you.
And it simply flinches.
She smiles. She looks at both of you. My work here, I believe, is done. She looks very closely at you, Mabel, and says, "For now."
Your whole little romance thing just got weird.
Because it wasn't weird already.
But now she's like older.
How much older does she
Yeah, how
look?
much-
Looks like a teenager.
Okay. Yeah, a bit weird. I was expecting her to be like an 80-year-old woman.
No. That's the mother's prerogative. Are you both alright?
I guess so. I don't know.
Mabel takes stock of her body again, like she did when she got hurt the first time.
The feeling of fire has subsided.
Yeah. Fingers, toes, chest.
Okay. Do either of you know what that was?
No. I've never seen anything like it before.
Things are waking up.
Yeah, I know, I just woke up.
You're not a thing, Sibley.
Oh, thanks. Thanks, cousin.
Things darker and more concerning than you. Possibly.
How do you know my name?
I'm starting to realize just how much I know. And some things are not supposed to know. She shakes her head and starts mumbling to herself. It was finished, it was done. Everything was over. Remnants. Remnants. I must find other things like this. I hope that you are all safer now that this has been disposed of. Return to your parents.
We sort of were trying to do that.
We might be lost a little bit.
We're looking for the little tin man. Like your tin man.
I think we should just go home now.
What? But we haven't found out about the crops. I thought that's our adventure. We were going looking for the crops.
That was a very hungry creature. Crops and memories, and all things the like.
It eats memories? That's so weird. I've never seen anything like that.
What?
I have a thought.
Okay.
Oh, well done.
You remember what it was, right?
What? Do I remember what your thought was?
No.
Of course. Yeah, I remember everything. But just remind me, just like, for the weird girl.
I can't remind you because I don't know.
You don't know your own thought.
No, I don't know what the thing is.
What thing? That thing? The thing that had me in a chokehold?
It what?
What? You're really you always confuse me, but you're confusing me even more now.
Sibley, can you make a perception check for me?
That's a 10.
That's a 10. Okay. As you're having this conversation with Mabel, you realise you're missing someone.
By the way, cousin, where's that other girl? The one that sort of follows you around?
What other girl?
You know that I don't remember her name, like Araya, something like that.
Sibley, there was no one else.
Aya Papaya.
There wasn't anybody else here.
You know the girl that had like the goggles and she's staring at you? I thought she was a bit creepy like, but
I don't know anybody like that.
wait, hold on. Okay. So you don't know the girl that was with us. And you don't know the creature that was with us.
There wasn't a girl with us.
Do you know anything? Not to be rude like, but I thought you were supposed to be quite intelligent.
I don't know. I can only tell you what I know, which was that there wasn't a girl, and whatever just happened, I forgot about it.
Death looks at you, takes your hand. You've lost something. I cannot restore it, but you should know. You've lost something. There was a girl. I can see her. She's been locked away from you in your mind.
But where did she go? Like, here?
You know, all I can be sure of is that if she was gone, I would feel her with me.
Oh.
When you say gone, do you mean like kill?
She places her thumbs on your temples.
Not again! No! Oh, please don't be doing that.
She looks at you and says, I'm just messing with you.
Oh my god, Death, come on!
Oh, that was a 3. Sibley just about stays awake. Please don't touch me again. Not to be rude, but the first time really scared me.
I won't. Let me take you both home, and then I must leave. I believe that I have a family reunion in order.
Can I ask you a question that might seem rude? Why are you old now?
She looks at her hands. I have no idea. Moving through the woods, Aravin has got a pace on him. He is... make an insight check for me.
That is a 14.
14. You sort of divine an emotion here.
Ooh,
He's-
I like divine.
He's stressed.
Yeah.
You don't know what that is? The closest thing you can equate it to is the feeling that you had when your systems were fried upon your landing. He rushes through the forest with a practiced precision. It seems like he knows where he is going. Keeps walking, keeps walking, keeps walking. And you come to a grove. Standing stones surround a patch of grass. No snow. There seems to be a little section of the woods here that even the cold cannot touch. And Aravin falls to his knees in front of a tiny, tiny sapling. Just a little sprig of a tree. And he starts to mutter a prayer to himself. Is there anything you say to him in this moment?
I think something the snake said, the serpent thing, is kind of sticking with me in this moment. And that's where it just screamed silence at me. Because that was quite scary. And I think that maybe Gwerxos is learning more when it isn't appropriate to speak up and say something weird. And I think at this point he just sort of watches with the expectation that something will be explained to him. Whether or not that's right or wrong, I don't know. But I think he expects more information to be given.
Aravin gestures at you. Please, sit.
Gwerxos is looking at him, and he really wants to. But he keeps looking around, and then he looks back at Aravin and goes, There's no chair. Should I just... And then he kind of mimes sitting on a chair.
Copy what I'm doing.
Oh, yes, I can do that. And I copy what he's doing.
Can you make a nature check for me?
There's a nat 1 with a -1.
Okay.
So that is, once again, my second 0.
I genuinely think that in this moment, Aravin wants you to understand something about his line of work. I think he's going to grant you the help action here. Yippee! He's going to place a hand on your shoulder, guide you through a prayer as well, and you look back towards the tree. Roll another nature check for me.
One more time.
Come on.
That's a 16, 15.
This sapling, this little sprig of a tree, it is delicate. I think it reminds you of Mabel. It looks frail.
Brutal.
It reminds you of Mabel right after her brush with death. Frail. And yet, it's surrounded by so much light and so much greenery. And Mabel was surrounded by so much family and so much love and connection. Roots, you understand what roots are. Aravin places his fingers in the soil and you do the same. You can't feel it, but they're in the soil. You're connected to the ground beneath your feet. There are roots beneath you. You're rooted in the earth. You're a tree of sorts. You're a part of this tree. You feel it washing over you. A sense of calm, a sense of clarity. you notice squirrels and the babbling of a stream and the sound of wind. Aravin turns to you and says, "Do you see the giant tree on the horizon that holds the sun? Have you noticed that before? It's beautiful, isn't it?"
Maybe it's just far away.
Maybe.
I'd prefer to be closer.
You are. It's very far away. It's with the gods. Belongs to them. Many things belong to them.
Do I belong to them?
That's a good question. I think that's up to you. This little tree here was planted by the child many centuries ago when Ember was first built. It's been 500 years since then. Look at how small and fragile it is.
Why isn't it like the others?
Because it will be so much greater. He looks specifically at the grass all around it. Do you see what the magic of the gods can do? Keeps the cold at bay. This protects us. We protect it. It is the root system of the world. And yet, while it's on our side of the fence, it still belongs to them, I suppose. I wish we could be closer too.
Gwerxos sort of stares into he's trying to look as far away as he can, really into the far distance. He's not really looking for anything, he's just staring.
You know, I've never even brought Mabel here. Nor Ellitha. This is for the Rangers to defend. This is for the wild men.
I'm not so sure that's me.
Me neither.
So why did you bring me here?
To feel what I feel. He looks at you. Connection. He takes off his scarf and places it around your neck. You are a fascinating man, and I am very, very sorry to ask something so dangerous of you.
Oh, goodness me.
Do you want to be closer to that? He gestures at the tree on the horizon.
I would like that very, very much.
Okay. And do you want to protect the girl?
Above all else.
He clasps your hand.
Welcome to the Ember Rangers. I need you to go and steal something from a god.
Can do.
We cut back to...
I want to kill you.
We cut back to Mabel and Sibley being guided through the deep dark woods by death.
Lovely, nice day out.
I'm sure this is something you guys will experience again towards the end of your lives.
Jesus, okay.
To say.
Jesus.
But for now, we're just at the precipice of a beginning. Things are changing. You're starting to understand the severity and drasticness of that. As she is walking, moss and lichen rots, molds, decays. She's growing taller still. The decay is starting to fuse with the nighttime of her dress. Make a religion check for me.
It's not gonna go well for me. That was an 8.
That was a 7 with a +1.
You both get 8. It's very interesting. I want to merge that
16?
into a 16, I think. Because it's a collective roll there.
We're just sort of whispering to each other behind her.
Power of friendship.
I like that we appear to have the twin link for cousins.
Yeah.
I think what happens here is that you both understand a half of a whole idea. You're watching divinity be born, and at some point, as you break out of the Felvale woods into the village of Ember, this god looks about the age of your mother, Mabel. Raven black hair, porcelain features, and a dress made of decay. She turns back towards the both of you, crosses the threshold of the woods. You are no longer under its shadow, and shockwave rushes across the village of Ember as everyone understands what death is. You both understand as well as this shockwave hits. A fear would have settled in, but you've both been touched by this now. And you know that everyone else is going to be terrified. But you are very, very brave young children.
Hell yeah.
Damn straight we are.
You swagger along behind the goddess of death.
Oh, we are such brats.
Jesus Christ.
And make your way into the village. She looks back towards the both of you. She looks at you, Mabel. Keep an eye on your mother and your father.
Okay.
Please.
I will.
Their threads are tangled. And you keep an eye on the past. Yes, that feels about right. Remnants. I have a careful balance to disrupt.
Oh.
I'll see you all in another lifetime.
Sibley sort of leans into Mabel and goes, I think she might be insane.
I think she's awesome.
Death vanishes through fractal rainbow light, the kind that makes reality shatter.
Whoa.
And you are transported to the front of the Mortimer bungalow.
That was weird.
About an hour has passed. You're stood outside the front of your door, staring up at it. You remember it looking a little bit bigger.
Oh, is it just me, or is your house shrunk a little bit? Is that something it does?
Definitely not.
Heroism, bravery, a little bit of growing up. The door opens. Your mother sees the both of you. Did you all go following Aravin and Gwerxos?
I think Sibley kind of is very cautious and gives her a little pinch, like trying to test if it's actually her.
Hello? What? Oh, hello. That hurts. Are you okay?
Right, it's alright. It's actually her, I think.
What do you mean it's actually me?
I might need to lie down for a bit.
Okay.
You won't believe what happened to us. It was crazy. You were in the forest, and then it wasn't you, and then you, pinned me to the ground.
What?
And, oh yes, and also she doesn't remember any of it.
Doesn't remember?
Right, I don't really know how it happened, but... And then I fell asleep. And then I woke up, and then it was gone, and then that weird little girl was there, but she wasn't a little girl anymore. She was like a bigger girl. I don't really know what's going on.
Sorry, the girl that came to visit us was there.
Yes.
She's gone now.
Right, she's gone now. Oh, and then she's a bit older again.
She was, you.
Yeah, I'd
That's
say
that old.
that old. Pretty old.
Right, so young and beautiful.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Right.
I'm messing with you.
Fishing for compliments.
Just a quick question. Did anyone else get a really weird feeling that they're going to die?
Last week, yeah.
Yeah, I was talking to you about the weird stuff that I had the visions of. That was this.
Right, okay, it's awful. What a terrible feeling.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She hugs the both of you. Says, hey, look, we're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. If you got distracted, where is your father? Cave.
Everybody looks at Mabel like,
Uh-oh.
uh-oh.
Mouth of the cave. Aravin looks at you. Okay, so, as far as I'm aware, that thing, it can't read your intentions. Yes? That was what it seemed like.
Yes, but, I was recently told not to trust so easily, and, it might be lying.
It might.
I was really hoping you'd reassure me. That's okay.
No, if it is lying, I will come and rescue you. I promise.
See, I trust you, so that's okay.
I know. He, unclips from his side, just a little ranger's dagger, and passes it to you. Take this for safety.
What's this for?
Reality would have shattered, but a shockwave washes over the both of you at the mouth of a god's cave. Aravin flinches. That. It's for doing that. And that is exactly what we are trying to avoid. That will not take my daughter. That will not take my wife.
Oh. Right. Okay.
He looks pale. He looks older. Not magically, but stress-wise.
It's the wrinkles I was talking about.
Yeah, his forehead is creased and bunched up. Once you're in there, once you are past the serpent, I don't know what you'll find. There are many things that we have been sworn to protect in Ember, and this has been a very, very strange week. I'm about to break an oath so that I can keep a promise.
Well, that is a tough moral dilemma. It's glad I'm not the one in your shoes here. Wouldn't know what I'd do. Alright, good talk. Anything else? Please, just something to say that I won't die, because I just found out what that is, and I'm not looking forward to it.
The world is changing. We can stand still, or we can change with it.
Yeah?
Let's make some bad choices.
Okay. Yes, let's do it. Huzzah!
Find magic. And then we can protect the girl.
Alright. Find magic, protect the girl.
Yes.
Easy.
Get just a little bit closer to that. He looks again at the tree on the horizon, pats you on the chest, and says, "You've got this."
Yeah. Gwerxos is, he's not trembling, but there's a look in his eyes that, if he was human, he would be trembling.
If he was human, he'd be trembling. You walk into the cave.
Hello. Back for more, are we?
Gwerxos just puts his finger on his, non-existent lips.
Good. You've learned.
Gwerxos nods and does 2 thumbs up.
Stars tries to peer into your mind.
Tell me, what is true in your soul? What do you seek? Why are you here?
Buzz up against the metal plating of your mind. No heart to corrupt. No soul to lie.
You may enter.
Gwerxos does the same 2 thumbs up again.
The metal of your footsteps echoes. The snake turns its gargantuan head to watch you as you walk along its eternal body into the darkness. You keep walking and walking, lit only by the light of the magma beneath your plates. Walking, walking, eternal blackness. This feels like death. You know what that is now. Walking, walking. Make a perception check for me.
12.
This is not a tunnel, this is a snakeskin. Deep and further into the earth, till eventually... Make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Great.
Fucking hell. Guys, I'm beginning to think this is a bad idea.
Now, I am no Norse mythology expert, but I do believe at the base of the world tree there's a little bit of a snake.
There's a little bit of a guy. A hungry guy.
Oh.
You rolled the dice.
I dropped it so it doesn't actually count. It doesn't count.
Does it count now?
I think we should take the first one.
No, what was the second one?
Wait, what were both of them?
Okay, so the first one was a 2.
Yeah.
And the second one was a nat 1. So I think I got punished.
Billy, Nicholls, man.
Let's take the nat 1.
You have, whilst walking, gotten used to the weird feeling of snakeskin underfoot. You weren't prepared for ice. You slide, slipping and falling deep into the heart of the world. Ice all around you, sparking up beside you with magma beneath your metal. Down, 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 falling. You've been falling for hours.
Again?
Time passes by. Time, what is time? The ticking hands on a clock that you are just learning to read. And you exit in an icy cave. In front of you are 2 things. One is a giant, overbearing statue of a woman. The other is a bush bearing fruit. Golden fruit. Do you know what's down here, Billy?
Yuck. Well, statue of the woman. Guessing it might be the woman from the beginning.
There is one other thing, actually.
Wow.
Silence.
You suck. You suck so much.
The fruits are...
Very symbolic.
The fruits are glowing, pulsating with sunlight.
Okay, so we've got, to recap, a snake, a real enticing fruit,
And a
a
woman.
mission to commit sin and steal from a god, and a woman.
Jesus Christ.
See, that doesn't come through a bit. But knowing we're at the start of the creation myth.
I was about to say, guys, I told you we'd be doing a sort of creation myth campaign.
Yeah, I
Okay?
forgot.
I told you guys
I
this.
forgot. God, mother of bush full of fruit.
It's staring at you.
I bet, yeah.
Make a history check for me.
12.
12. Okay. You're looking at the statue. You don't gather any information. You don't know who this is. Nothing becomes apparent to you about the nature of the world. But there is a gut feeling that you know this person. You don't recognize the face. Not at all. The form is wrong. But you know this person.
Great. Lovely.
Song breaks the silence.
Huh. Wasn't expecting that.
A chorus emanating from the bush. It sounds like a child.
You suck.
What do you do in this space?
Can I do a perception check to see
Yes.
if there's anything else? Okay, good.
The way you
Just
responded
something.
so quickly.
I rolled a 9.
A 9? There's nothing else that you see in this room. It's you, it's the fruit, it's the woman. The fruit's glowing like the feather was.
Gwerxos can't eat food.
It looks real tasty though.
I tell you who can.
Tell you who can. Mabel can.
No.
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 Who else are you with?
Oh. Gwerxos is gonna take the dagger and he's gonna cut some fruit off the tree. The bush thing.
You move towards the bush. Please make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Mother's gonna get you. Dad's looking at me again.
What was that?
That was a 19.
A 19?
On the table?
I wanted it to be very clear to everyone what the roll was gonna be.
Okay.
2 corpses shatter out of the ice. One with marble in its flesh, one with fire. Both of them are chained, manacled to the wall, frozen in the ice. Hands claw at you.
No! Do not forsake her. Look at what she's done to us.
The other one speaks.
Forsake her. Do it. Go behind her back. Take what was taken from you. Take it, take it. Do not forsake her. Do not.
Hands claw at you. They are so far away. They can't threaten you. They're manacled to the wall. Take the dagger. Move it towards the bush. Just a single fruit. Do you cut from whence it hangs?
So dramatic. And then from whence it hangs.
Let me do. Hold on. Let me do a room.
No, you
It's
can't
going
redo
in That's going in. No, we need that to break the tension.
Brother, do you cut from whence it hangs?
I cut from whence it hangs.
A fruit in the palm of your hand. The corpses turn to dust. Chains. Left empty and prisonerless. The silence resumes.
How many fruits do you reckon I can carry?
What? Insane question.
Yes, bring us all back.
No!
I gotta bring them back for everyone.
God,
I
no.
can't play favoritism. This is Gwerxos.
Yes,
What?
please. I'll have a fruit, please.
This is very in character. He was told explicitly not.
Ted's teeth are shattering.
He was explicitly told not to go back to the kitchen. And you know the first thing he did when he woke up alone, he went back to the kitchen. This man is trying to carry as many fruits as he can because he can't cook.
Please tell me you just broke it.
You walk back towards the bush.
I'm still there. I didn't walk away from the bush.
Dagger drawn.
Okay, I'm scared. Oh shit.
You cut another fruit. You cut another fruit. You cut another fruit. What are you doing? Who let you in here?
Consequences. Hello. Who are you? And I'd like try and see where the voice is coming from.
The statue.
Fucking mother.
Okay, so I have angered God. Great.
The statue
Fuck.
melts into a form that can move and steps off of the pedestal. She looks at what is in your hands. No, do you know what you have done?
Oh, do you mean that in like a No, I don't. What? Oh dear.
You have started a forest fire that could not be extinguished.
Oh, that doesn't sound very good. Forests and fires, they don't sound like they should go together.
Fool, how did you get in here? She placed a palm on your forehead. Icy coldness sweeps through you. You feel her trying to push into your mind, and there's nothing for her to divine. No intention. No heart. And as of yet, no soul. Oh. Why would I ever leave a loophole? You are a fool, and I will dismantle you into parts. You find yourself on the outside of the cave. You are being thrown high into the air.
Again?
Oh god.
3 times. Oh,
No longer falling, but rising.
okay.
You're ascending.
It's significantly worse.
As you ascend, the statue assumes its true form. A dress of ice, wrinkled flesh, grey and mottled like ash, and silver hair. You raise into the sky, you feel your joints on the verge of breaking. Make a constitution saving throw to hold on to the fruits.
Oh my god, what if he fucking loses the...
It's okay, I have a +0, so at least it's not a minus.
That's so true.
I'm gonna roll this on the table again. That is a 2.
Bye bye fruit.
Your arms are forced to the side of you like a Vesuvian man, and the 4 fruits fall from your hands. On the ground, Aravin Mortimer catches one.
I fucking...
Wait! The mother turns her head towards him. Wait! He says. He was not responsible for this, I was. I sent him. I forced him there. He serves me.
I did say that, actually. Shit. Oh, I told the snake that. Oh, shit. Fuck!
She looks into your mind for memories, which is something that you do have, something that she can take from. And what she sees are a series of instances of the phrase Sir Aravin.
Oh, fuck's sake!
Oh my god! You killed my dad!
I'm so sorry!
Oh, that's gonna be a really awkward reunion.
Please put him down. It was I who orchestrated this. It was I who wanted this. He's a child. Barely a week old. Please, return him. Another voice rings out. You better. Goddess of Death materializes next to the mother. I think you'll find that he's mine.
Oh no.
The mother looks at this girl. You. I look different, I know. How? How are you alive? You won. I could ask you the same question. The mother looks afraid. Death turns to Aravin. I'm very sorry. Your threads are untangling. The mother looks at the fruit in his hand. I can't. I cannot undo what he has done. You shouldn't. He has done it. I wanted to stop this from happening again. Now he's got a hold of it. Now they all have a hold of it. Aravin holds up the fruit. He looks the mother in the eyes. And he takes a bite.
Fuck.
Golden ichor drips down his lips. I have taken it. It is mine, not his. Put him down and return him to my family. Please. Your Grace.
Oh, now he wants to be deferential.
I'm really stressed, guys.
Oh, really?
Death turns to the mother, says, just a moment, and vanishes. Appears in the Mortimer household. Hi, come with me. You
We don't get a break!
You are all transported. Very sorry to talk to you all again. I made sort of a very firm goodbye last time we met, but I'm afraid that things have gotten quite urgent. Mabel, do you mind stepping out of time with me for a moment? Everything freezes. Okay. Things are very tense. Your father may have just made one of the most stupid decisions I've ever seen in my life. I believe that he has just returned magic to mortals, and that there is nothing that the Preserver can do about that, because she has to preserve everything that happens.
What?
Okay, here's the thing. Threads are untangling. I have just assumed my position of power. Oh, this is a very stressful first day. Okay. I'm about to be the kindest I've ever been. Which one do you want?
What?
Which parent? Which one do you want? Because the mother...
What,
I'm sorry. Mother. She will not let this go easily.
Why? What did he...
He stole magic. Mabel. He forced my protector to do it. Do you know what position that puts me in? They already despise me. They already think that everything I do is working against them. And now you have sicked my protector on something that she was trying desperately to keep from you.
I didn't do it!
But your father did, and she will look down the bloodline. If she does not take one of your parents, she will take you. And she points at the date on your chest. It is changing. It is swirling for a moment. Do you see how fate bends? Reality shatters. Mabel. You see the clockwork machinations of the universe.
Fucking hell! Fuck me, dude.
Gears turn, machines hiss, pistons fire. Which one do you want? Because if you don't make a decision, the mother will.
That's my mum and dad.
It is. It is.
I can't.
You can't do it.
What is happening?
Why is this such a difficult decision?
That's my mum and dad!
I'm sorry, I don't understand. I'm being the kindest I've ever been right now.
I'm sure. You think that? Yeah. I can't.
Okay. Okay. Time unfreezes. The cogs unwind.
Mabel is crying.
Yeah.
Full on something, which I'm sure is a shock to everybody when about a second ago she was fine.
Full on sobbing. Ellitha, wheels over to you, grabs you, holds you, gets Sibley and Finn in her arms as well, looks at the mother, says, Aravin, please step over here. Aravin holds the fruit aloft. If there is a debt to pay, I will pay it. Aravin, what are you saying?
Dad.
I chose to do this. Death turns to the mother. If you want my opinion, the mother laughs at that. I want your opinion, do I? Death ignores that and says, if anyone here has overstayed their welcome in the domain of the living, I would point your attention towards Ellitha Mortimer. There is a curse that hovers over her. She has been wasting away slowly for years, and she will continue to do so. She has evaded death only by its absence. She's already halfway in my domain. The debt can be collected easily. Aravin shouts. Never in a million years.
Mabel kind of grabs Ellitha harder.
Ellitha looks down to you, Sibley, and Finn, and says, just hug me and don't look. Okay?
You said you weren't going to leave us.
I'm not going
Promised
to.
you would.
I'm not going to. I'm not going to. Gwerxos. You gain some control over your limbs, and you feel yourself slowly being lowered to the ground. The mother turns to death and says, it is the thief that I want. Aravin Pike, step forward. Aravin looks up. It's Mortimer, and moves towards his family, defying a god yet again in his last moments. Gwerxos, you land on the ground. He brings you over to them. I'm so sorry to put this on you. You protect them. Finn, You and Sibley look after each other. Mabel, you are the light of my life, and you're going to be the best tinkerer in the world someday. Ellitha. She looks up at him. I wish you'd married me sooner.
Motherfucker!
He says, you are the only thing that has kept me going in life. You saved me from where I was. Let me save you. Just this once. And you have to promise me you are not going to let this sickness take you. Never in a million years. Okay. He places the fruit on the ground, turns back towards the goddess of death and the goddess of preservation. If you want to make an example out of me, make your example. This was my mistake, not my family's. You leave them be, especially you. He looks at Death. Death turns to the mother. Porcelain features, and says, you know what would be really cruel? The mother smiles. What? Well, you see, my domain's sort of quick and easy. Just like that. Preservation? Well, now that sets an example. The mother looks at her. Oh, I see what you're saying. Interesting. I might like the new you. Aravin turns back towards all of you. I love... and becomes ice.
Mabel screams.
He raises into the sky, just like Gwerxos. Higher and higher still, until eventually he is caught by a ray of sunlight, and he's manacled in ice, in chains of warmth and radiance, forever above the village of Ember.
That's so fucked up.
Death whispers in your head, and you feel the burning fire in your chest again. He's alive.
What?
He's alive, do you understand that?
Yeah.
Preserved. Okay? You're welcome. And she vanishes. Ellitha is holding back tears. She says, come on. Children, come on. Everyone with me. Okay? Don't look. Don't look. Finley looks up and just starts crying.
What's happening to him? Why is he up there? Can we get him down?
She looks at the mother, Mabel. She has her plotting face on. One day, the mother glares daggers at all of you. And especially at Ellitha. Children! They'll always be our unmaking, won't they? She looks over at the world that she helped to create. There's no turning back now. and snow stops falling over Ember. We're going to pick up 15 years later. A long, long way away from all of this. But first, as the fruit seeps into the earth, Mabel and Sibley, you feel a spark of magic in your chests.
Here we go.
Father's blessing. Sibley, you feel inspired.
Weird.
And Mabel, you feel enraged.
Oh yeah.
And Gwerxos, you look at all of these children huddled around Ellitha, and his words ring in your ears. Protect the girl, and it morphs ever so slowly into protect the Mortimers. An Aravin scarf blows in the wind. We'll see you guys next time for more tales of Tanamai. I hope you brought tissues.
I'm gonna kill you.
You
Fuck
horrible,
you.
horrible
Fuck
man.
you.
Oh.
Fuck you.
My hands are slimy.
Ted Collins, what the
My
fuck
hands
was
are-
that?
So sweaty. They've never sweat this much.
All childhoods have something in common, dear listeners. They end. But the story, now that never does. We have come to the conclusion of our 4-part prologue, and what a journey it has been putting this together for all of you. We hope that you enjoyed listening as much as we enjoyed creating it. As always, this episode was edited by us, and would not be possible without the wonderful standard license libraries over on Zapsplat and Pixabay. In a month's time, you will once again hear Billy Nicholls as Gwerxos, Elias Weaver as Mabel Mortimer, Kid Oliver as possibly Mortimer, and myself, Ted Collins, as a couple of others along the road. They'll be a little bit older, a little bit wiser, and exploring vaster corners of the world than you could possibly imagine. So join us for that. We would love to have you. Tell your friends if you can. But until then, this has been the Balmy Balladeers podcast, signing off on the first act of our adventure.